Hey there, Coach Russ here. Today we're going to talk about OJT, on-the-job training. It's probably the most well-known, most common way of transferring skills and knowledge on the job in big businesses and in small businesses. And when it works well, that's great. It often doesn't work well. And what's the reason it doesn't work well? Because we assume that by just showing somebody how we do it once or twice, they're going to pick it up. Now, for simple tasks, maybe that's true. But for more complex tasks that require more brain power, more skill development, just really doesn't work that way. And when it doesn't work well, we face some common issues. One is quality is reduced. Inconsistency in output occurs. Different people do the job different ways to different degrees of skill and knowledge, so they don't produce the same product as well as everyone else does. And that doesn't do great things for our relationship with our customers, and it also doesn't do great things for the people in the organization. It's a morale issue. People want to do well, and when they don't do well, it shows up, either in how they feel about themselves, how they interact with other people in the organization. It's worth it to do something about OJT. It's worth it to create that kind of consistency in the organization. I've been doing this coaching thing now for over 20 years. I've yet to find an organization where something can be done to make knowledge transfer and skill transfer work a little more smoothly. So what do we do about it? 3 things. First, let's recognize that OJT is a process. It's a 4-step process. Mentor does, student observes. Mentor does, student helps. Student does, mentor helps. Student does, mentor observes. Sounds really simple, and in that sense it is. The next step is to actually do it in our organization. And our mentors may not quite be up to snuff on it because they're not used to doing it this way. More importantly, we're going to have to recognize that for simple processes, it may be the simple 4 steps and doing them sequentially and we're done with it. But for more complex processes, skills that are required or processes that require specialized skills, we may do steps 1, 2, 3, back to 2, back to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 2, back to 3. We may be going back and forth several times. So how do we address that? We make sure that at the end of the process, when the mentor believes that the student has learned the process and can demonstrate it time after time with good consistency, the mentor actually signs off on a document or in some kind of tracking booklet that lets everyone know the mentor's putting their name on the fact that this knowledge and skill has been passed appropriately. What does that do for us once again? First of all, we're going to get more consistency of output that really matters. Second, we're going to get better quality in our results, whatever it is that we do. Third, we're going to have happier customers, particularly if we do something where we're doing the work on the customer site, particularly true in services businesses. And what we don't want to do is have someone come out, do the job, customer's not happy, a more experienced person has to come in and fix the job. And in a small business, very often that's the owner, and we really don't want to be doing that. But then the third piece of it is our people are happier and feel better about themselves. So that's how OJT should work. If it isn't quite working that way for you, if you haven't quite got the picture right now, that's okay. I'll be your mentor. Click the link at the bottom of this video and set up some time with me. Put some time on the calendar where we can talk more about how to make OJT work better, work with more consistency in your organization. I appreciate your time. I'm looking forward to talking with you. Have a great day.